The last resort to be used at your own peril, the nuclear option, Alastair Ross, is coming out to the ring for this amazing triple threat match we have booked here on Ambition. We got Alastair Ross, Gonzalo Munoz, and Elliott Parker set to do battle for one fall here in the squared circle. We've already had 2 great matches this evening. Before you cut me off, Brian, let me finish.
So sorry.
We've had 2 great matches this evening already, and we're looking for a third here in this triple threat match. I talked to Alastair Ross earlier today. I said, Ross, how are you feeling about this match? He said, who are you and why are you in my apartment?
You gotta wonder how you got such access to some things. You're lucky he didn't send those hungry canines on you. As we've seen one member of DDE here tonight, and he proved to be victorious with Christian Garcia the last match after that brutal post-match promo that he cut as he demanded the respect from everybody in Ambition and in OCW. Now the nuclear option for DDE is here. But, you know, there's someone else that's about to come out here, and I guess it really just does depend if our 19... Oh, never mind. I'm not... I thought it was someone else. It was him. But back to you.
It's Elliott Parker.
Yeah, Elliot. Whoa, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we always love when we see Elliott Parker here in OCW. Says nobody as he joined the ranks of the Wrestle Club, which, Lord Almighty, if that wasn't terrible before, it's absolutely terrible now.
Everybody knows the 1001 holds of OCW. We've got armbar, and then we got Florida Keys, and then we got armbar, and then we got armbar, triangle armbar, upside down quadruple armbar, Florida Keys. Back to you, Ryan.
That's all we have, always, is you're always going to have at least 13,476 versions of the Florida Keys. But here, you know, this is something that I'm really curious to see. Elliott Parker is a very interesting competitor, to say the least, Nick, because we've seen this man have the cusp of greatness at his fingertips, and I don't know who's fumbled the bag harder, the Atlanta Falcons or Elliott Parker. That's up for you to debate.
Well, at least the Atlanta Falcons only choked in 1 game that year.
After this show,
Back to you, Brian.
We might just get canceled by the higher-ups because they're like, God damn it! Don't bury the competitors! But you gotta see, the thing is, I have a personal vendetta against Elliott Parker because he stole the last vanilla cream chocolate donut in catering, and I will forever have that vendetta against him here tonight, unless somehow, I don't know, like Gonzalo Munoz or Alastair Ross by chance takes his head off, and then bygones will be bygones. Back to you.
Hey, God knows when you're always in catering, you always get the first pick. Maybe you should spend more time in catering, Brian.
I can't be always more in catering because I gotta be out here, and we all know that JCS doesn't like us to leave our desk, and we usually have to pee in bottles. Back to the action is this handsome man, Gonzalo Munoz, second appearance here in OCW, and it's just quite interesting on how this man made a huge splash into the scene with that impressive victory last Ambition, against Claudio Stardom.
Ambition has really served its purpose of bringing these fresh OCW Combat Center faces to the forefront, and Gonzalo Munoz is definitely one of those individuals. He's coming into this ring against 2 veteran stars of OCW, and he's looking to make his name known to the OCW universe by having that breakout performance. And this is definitely the place to do it. Always want to talk about the breakout performance, Brian. That's what Ambition is all about.
You're absolutely right. And something that I also want to mention is something we gotta sit here and think about is
Alastair Ross.
Alastair Ross is obviously gonna leave, so he's gonna do his thing, but Gonzalo Munoz is in a triple threat match against not only a former multi-time world champion, but a former multi-time challenging world champion competitor. So if he gets a win here tonight, that's going to send his stock skyrocketing, but right now Ross is going to send him skyrocketing to the ground with those knees and these vicious punches, Nick.
Of course, a world championship challenger, and actually, why would you skyrocket to the ground, Brian? What are you talking about? Anyway, back to the action, as Alastair Ross looking for a paycheck, but he's going to get his paycheck his way with these big knee strikes to Elliott Parker.
You know, that's something that's very interesting about this quote-unquote new Alastair Ross as he gets dropped on his knees is, you know, he came back and he proclaims that Rex is dead and that he's all about money, but, you know, when you've tasted gold, when you've tasted the pinnacle of our sport, you got to think, like, does it ever leave you? Does it ever truly go away to know that you at one point in time, and for Alastair Ross, or, Rex in this, scenario, he was the best at multiple times in his career. So it's really interesting to see on how his career has gone and what he could possibly do, in the future, as right now he is continuously going to lay hands on Elliott Parker, who gets out in the nick of time.
Elliott Parker stepping out of the way of that knee and going to deliver a big cravat neck breaker. Let me tell you something about championships, though. If Alastair Ross, being the prize fighter that he claims to be now, wins a championship, do you know the kind of money that brings you? Do you know the kind of status that brings you? I don't know if he really cares about the status, but he definitely cares about the money. And here's what we were talking about, Florida Keys!
Michael Jackson be damned and happy, as these guys are moonwalking more than I've seen in my entire life after that Florida Keys connects on the first attempt by Elliott Parker. Good for him. And a nice leg sweep brings down Gonzalo. Oh my God!
And Elliott Parker just doubled over and collapsed.
Well, yeah, I think if you took a giant knee into his stomach, I think you would too.
Probably. I can't say I've ever felt one of those before, but Alastair Ross is going to snatch up a front face lock, and Gonzalo Munoz now has some alone time with the former CCW champion, Alastair Ross.
And he's going to catch a couple of knees to the face, courtesy of the former champ.
Gonzalo Munoz looked like he was going to step out, but Alastair Ross said, "Not so fast, kid."
Oh, God. Tell me when it's over. Oh, God, that's awful.
Oh,
Jesus.
Man.
Parker lurking in the background, both whiffing. Another huge whiff, and here we go. A nice trifecta quattro, and boom. Nice 5-piece with the soda by Elliott Parker, and Alastair Ross uncharacteristically just rushing and manhandling everybody in this match here, Nick.
I don't know if Ross manhandling people is out of place, but Elliott Parker with some big combos that he's known for, and he eats another knee to the midsection, doubles over, and falls out.
Oh, Jesus.
Once again, Alastair Ross and Gonzalo Munoz left to some alone time here in the ring.
Neither man backing down. You got to respect the hustle on both competitors. Gonzalo Munoz just... The thing that's really interesting here is we've seen 2 matches now tonight where both competitors, it was their second ever match, and that's with Gonzalo and Jasmine. And you got to think, with new debuting stars, right now, people who've only been in their second match, they have a 100% win rate. So Gonzalo has some good chances of winning here. That's what we call wrestling math.
That's exactly. We have a 33 1/3% chance of winning. But when you introduced Alastair Ross to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down, as the nuclear option is going to break up that pinfall by Elliott Parker. Elliott Parker not looking both ways across the street, and Ross trying to snatch up a win.
Ross doesn't care. He'll just try and get a win any way he can. And now, here we go. A similar move that we've seen about 12 other people in OCW perform. And actually,
German
most
suplex.
coming from Ortiz, this tripletta, as Elliott Parker
snatches him around for a nice vertical suplex. Boom.
They don't call me Shooting Bry for a reason. I go to the free court every weekend.
I didn't know they called you that at all.
Sometimes you never know what happens inside of work.
I thought they called you Brick Brown.
All bricked up on a Tuesday by the
my
jury
God.
on Elliott Parker. And look at Gonzalo Munoz, this handsome stud, right now in the driver's seat. And what's this?
Look at that.
Nice.
That was some unique offense. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. But once again, rookie mistake by Gonzalo Munoz. He's got a lot to learn, but he's showing some prowess against these 2 veterans tonight, Brian.
And now what's this? Gonzalo has him wrapped up. Wait a minute.
Look at this.
Jeez.
Nice little
right
tap.
in the face.
Sticking that heel right in the jaw. Oh, what is this?
Oh,
man.
Oh, wow.
Put some pressure on that hamstring.
But Ross, don't forget, he is a veteran. In reality, Ross is probably a soon someday Hall of Famer. This man has ring awareness. He has that veteran prowess. He knows what he's doing.
Alastair Ross certainly knows what he's doing, and he certainly knows that he's going to be willing to do anything he needs to get that paycheck at the end of the night. God knows his knees are also probably torn to shit. So a hamstring or a knee hold probably wouldn't do much to him, as Alastair Ross with the big back suplex into the cover.
Pin. 2.
And Elliott Parker.
Wow.
Breaking it up in the nick of time. Gonzalo Munoz almost stayed down.
I I wonder if Gonzalo is maybe gassed out. Maybe if for once the infamous Ross gassing out or Rex gassing out has now finally been, oh Jesus, that was not legal by any means, by you kicking him in the back that hard. Wow.
He spread it through subdermal contact. Oh my God! The big drop kick to the knee, and Elliott Parker, his kneecap is in another dimension right now.
Gonna give you that reset.
Oh, and he's gonna keep to it. Look at Gonzalo.
Oh God,
Gonzalo working a body part. He's working that leg, and guess what you use that leg to do, Brian?
He always uses that leg for those Florida keys and to kick out.
Yes, sir. And to kick out.
I thought Gonzalo was gassing out, but I guess he's making me eat my words here. And oh, wait a minute, he needs to turn around. He does not. I don't think he sees him. I
don't think he sees him. He's got that wrestling lock around the midsection.
Oh, the ropes!
Look at Gonzalo!
Oh, no.
Flipped, and he landed right on his... Oh, and
how did
Alastair Ross?
Oh, my
Can't connect
God.
with the steel chair. Gonzalo Munoz just too quick, too agile.
The agility on this man.
Look at this. I don't know if I'd be taunting the nuclear option like that.
What's this?
Or maybe I'll just eat my words here.
Oh!
Just right on the edge of the chair. 2! Oh, and only 2 count.
I think Ross might be concussed there. That was at the edge of the chair. Both men, one goes high, one goes low. We both whiff. Parker, what's this? Oh, Jesus. Oh!
Oh, my God. And a big throwing suplex just throws Gonzalo Munoz right out of the ring. See you later. Bye. As Alastair Ross is going to be picked up after suffering his 479th concussion.
Yeah, concussions are nothing new with Alistair Ross. He just goes back to the doctor and he's like, how many today? And the doctor's like, dude, how are you alive?
Nobody knows. Everybody knows Alastair Ross used to have these big battles with Austin Lee. If you've ever seen any of those classic matches, you know that Alastair Ross is a glutton for punishment. And Elliott Parker.
Oh, God. That infamous steel cage match with Jacob Trance, that war at Anniversary 14 or 15. Excuse me for not knowing my history because I am a pleb without Parker. The wars with B-17, it comes with time. Father Time beats everybody, Nick. He is undefeated.
He's got the gray hair now, but don't count him out for a second. As Gonzalo Munoz now working on the back to the leg of Elliott Parker. Gonzalo Munoz once again showing veteran prowess by continuing to just put some effort into those legs of Elliott Parker. He's not going to be able to hit Florida keys. He's not going to be able to move around quite as effectively. Oh my God, and Ross just took out Ted. And Ted is absolutely slouched in the corner now.
Ted is dead.
After he get the chairs onto the midsection.
He was trying to go for a low blow, but Gonzalo, he missed it. Wait a minute. Oh, the counter.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Not that Ted seeing it would have mattered, but... oh, my God, that's brutal.
What's he waiting for here?
And Elliott Parker is down and out, and so might be Gonzalo Munoz. But Ted is out too.
Look at Parker. You know what? For once, the young man gets some veteran prowess. He knocks Ross down. He goes.
Oh, and Ted spears. Oh, look at this. He might steal the victory. He might steal it.
2. Oh my God.
And Alastair Ross's hatred, his irrational hatred of Ted, bites him right in the ass. As he loses this match, as Ted comes to stir and Elliott Parker scoops up the scraps.
If this isn't such a way to win a match for Elliott Parker, this absolutely is. Gets 99% of the damage done onto him, and then somehow, some way, slithers his way in and gets the W. What an impressive triple threat match here. I'm sure Ross is going to be having a whole world of talk in the backstage about Ted. But don't go anywhere, folks, as we're not done yet. Stay tuned.
More match.